Taurus, this is your monthly March 2023 tarot scope, and I'm doing the Celtic cross spread for you. All right, let's get into it. Ooh. Now this one fell on top of this one ever so strongly here, so I'm going to leave those there. Have an extra card. Okay, there we go. So currently you're feeling blocked in some kind of way, restricted, bound to your negative thinking about maybe a love offer, whether or not you're going to be able to find love. There's something having to do with being mentally stuck in the mud about something. And it seems like somebody's offering a way for you to get out of a situation, or the potential of helping you feel better or think in a more positive light about something. That incense is burning now. Good, good. Okay. So then you're thinking that you're going to need to be able to really calm someone's really smooth talk somebody. You're thinking about the strength that you're going to need to do this, or what it's going to take to be able to sway someone to your way of thinking about something. And that might be why you feel kind of stuck in a situation. Maybe somebody that you see as a potential lover is just not seeing something the way you would like them to see something. You might have negative thoughts at this time, and you're thinking that it's going to take some effort to kind of tame those inner thoughts. Or you're thinking that you're thinking of the strength you're going to need to get through a situation. What you're unaware of is maybe this person has a family. This potential love thing has a family. And I see that there's an association between the past and the present here, in terms of what you're not aware of. In the past, something ended. It could have been with a lover that was already taken and in a situation where they already had some situation going on. Something ended in terms of something. There was a betrayal of some kind in the past. There was some sort of really kind of hard situation that you went through, and it came to a climax and imploded upon itself, it looks like. But that's left you in the current day, in the present moment, feeling very stuck and unable to move forward in love, or feeling unable to accept an offer. Taurus. The only reason I say the family situation, someone already had a family, is because these two are tens, and so I'm relating them to one another. This is also art being a cathartic helping hand during this difficult time. So maybe you've been feeling a little bit of artistic block or writer's block, or, and I say writer because we have the Ace of Swords. There's a lot of swords cards here, so it's very mental. It's all in your head. This could have been the ending of a relationship with a family member because of some sort of betrayal. And you've had to be strong. You've been thinking very, very strongly about the whole situation. Excuse me. This could have to do with a lover that had trouble with the law in some sort of way. It only apply it if it fits. If it doesn't fit, then this is not a prediction. But there could have been some distance from somebody that you love because they've been caught up somewhere, unable to go somewhere for some reason. Your advice is to stop seeing things as just what's in front of you right now. Maybe look to get a different perspective in terms of your emotional situation. To see the blessings that are all around you in a time where you might feel like, kind of cognitive dissonance about the situation. There's some sort of blessing that you're not noticing right now that you could potentially, that could help you get a different framework of mind and emotional setting. Somebody that you might not have noticed also might be very good for you in terms of love. Other people see you as being very resourceful during this really challenging time that you've been through. They see you as standing your ground, even though you might be battle bruised and kind of weathered from the whole experience that you had in the past. They see you as still being a magical manifester in your life, able to create, having a willpower to get through and the strength to get through a situation. They also, there might be somebody out there that maybe a friend of me or something that may see you as or maybe they don't see that you're having a hard time as much for some reason. There might be some sort of, they think you're capable. They see you as capable. Even though you've really don't know if you can keep going on with something, but you're almost to the end of this challenging cycle. So This can be about spiritual warfare as well. So if you've had anybody who has thrown you negativity in any way, this is you having taken the hit and still standing strong. You're a little bit paranoid though, like maybe the negative thing that happened in the past, you're on edge because you think that it might, you're ready for anything pretty much, even though you're really tired. It seems like you have the power here to make sure everything goes smoothly for yourself, or others see you that way. You're hoping for some news to come in, maybe about a younger person in your life, or from a younger person in your life. Some communication from somebody. Maybe it's this love relationship that suddenly ended badly, and then you're still kind of stuck and hanging on to this person, hoping that they communicate with you. In the future, you have a new perspective on things. You have clarity, and you see the truth in a situation for what it is. You have some victory, and it has to do with a partnership or a love relationship in some way. I think it's clarity on a relationship ending, why it ended, and that there were secrets involved, some sort of information that was hidden from you or not fully available to you. That could have to do with this being what you were unaware of, that someone had a family, or that there was some death in the family, or of another person, or and I think somebody eventually gives you the news or tells you the truth about something. Because I have the Page of Swords here and the Ace of Swords here. It looks like he's picked up the Sword of Truth, and the crown there is like enlightenment, this is a crowning of knowledge, of spiritual, divine knowledge, the highest truth. And so he's telling you the news. Maybe somebody had been playing the field a little, and you caught feelings, and then they had a baby. This is a potential situation. This can also be getting clear on a spirit guide for you. Understanding, getting knowledge, or getting a message from spirit. Being connected to the divine. The World is a really great card. It is finally things coming full circle, attainment of a spiritual lesson, having journeyed through the entire tarot and coming out reborn. She's naked because she's her true self. She's her most vulnerable self. She's balanced because she has the batons in her hands, or I see them as batons. The balance, the delicate balance of the universe, and the journey we go on throughout it in our physical experience. And it's a card that represents you. It's got you there. This other person could have been a Leo with the secret. They may be contacting you soon to try to get back with you about, with the relationship. I feel like you're holding back, or you feel like you can't move forward, like you're paralyzed in the situation. I'm gonna get some clarity here. Too many cards. Oh. Well, these three fell out. The Ace of Wands. The Four of Cups again. I was going to clarify the Four of Cups. And the High Priestess. I see this as a sexual offer that's gone quiet, or a going quiet for... This is also the card of secrets. She's the one that knows all the secrets of the universe. She's the witch. She's the High Priestess. So you might get some inspired, passionate, like, new beginning offered to you. But you might not want to take it, because you're in a place of, you've got your head kind of down at the moment. Bulls, when they have their head down, they're either sleeping or charging. So you're in an animalistic kind of... Oh, I have the Moon card showing up with the King of Swords. Just getting clarity on whatever was hidden from you, whatever secrets. Can I have clarity on the 10 of Cups, please? Clarity on the 10 of Cups. Clarity on the 10 of Cups, please. Clarity on the 10 of Cups. Somebody was juggling two families. Can I have another card for the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups, please? 10 of Cups and 2 of Cups. Ten of Cups and Two of Cups, please. One more card. Somebody who is having their cake and eating it too. It's more fulfilling to have both for some reason. There's some love of fantasy, juggling, an abundance of something. So there's somebody might have been kind of getting a kick out of this, or feeling more satisfied. Maybe they weren't feeling so satisfied, and so they were doing things they shouldn't have been. I would have liked to see the Seven of Swords. This Justice. If that is the case, this can talk about marriage. So somebody's previously married, a marriage contract, justice, contracts. We have the Ten of Cups, so that's marriage with the justice. Somebody was maybe satisfied. Maybe you knew this person was married. No judgments. I'm not here to do that. But they were weighing their options, feeling kind of content with weighing their options. Can I have the clarity on the Ten of Swords? I just split the deck and it was a decision, and the Ten of Cups again. So, not having all of the information to make a decision, or feeling unable to make a decision, protecting their heart and their and their mind, maybe confused in their mind, their intuition being blocked in some sort of way, unable to move forward, unable to make a choice. Now I have the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, like waiting for something to be ready, someone to be ready, and then somebody's legacy. So. All right, so let's do clarity on the Ten of Swords for Taurus in March 2023. Clarity on the Ten of Swords. That's this one. The truth about a betrayal. Something ends because the truth comes out. You may have ended this relationship because you found this out. Or there was a betrayal or a terrible ending in the past, that now you have this new beginning and this new victorious mindset to move forward. And that's It's like you're carrying your sort of truth, your divine insight into the future, and using that for having more clarity and understanding in relationships for the future. The Moon and the Queen of Wands. Mental health comes into play here. Emotions. Secrets. A woman. Emotional health that's affected your confidence as well. You may be starting over again and getting clear on your confidence with something. I have the Chariot here as well. Having to make a decision, having two good things and having to make a decision about them. What is the Moon card in the last in the outcome? The Moon card in the outcome. The Moon card in the outcome. Saturn and Pisces. We're about to enter, Saturn is about to enter Pisces this week. It's been a long journey. It's the Eight of Cups. There's that Moon again. This is leaving something that doesn't spiritually or emotionally fulfill you anymore, in hopes of finding what does. Turning your back on a situation that doesn't emotionally fulfill you anymore. Whether that be you or them. This could come in the time that we're speaking of right now. I'm trying to see. Can I have clarity on the advice? Your advice is to take some time alone, to go within and not search for something external to yourself, to really analyze how you're feeling, to maybe spend more time with the friends that you have in your life. Can I have clarity? Oh, there you go. On the Page of Swords. This news will come about from a mother, from a child of a mother, from some sort of information will come from about a pregnancy, about the creation of something. And the Moon card I associate with Cancer, right? So that's also nourishment and childhood and your early development, right? So that's also, I tie that in with family. You're hoping to be a mother as well. You might be waiting on a pregnancy test, getting news about a pregnancy. This could be that you've been stuck and unable to conceive, and you've been strong through the process of trying to figure this out. And what you're unaware of is that you have a family coming. In the past, you may have lost a baby, or you had to start over again. Something didn't take. This could have been a surgical procedure and something didn't take, and now you're having to create motherhood with another, you get another shot in the future. What is the Ace of Swords in the near future position? What is... Oh. It did flip around like this when I went to place it down, so I'm going to read it a couple ways. She's the mother. She's the Earth Mother. So I see, like, if you wanted a baby, you will have some kind of victory in something. Also, if somebody had done something that, like we were talking about before with the betrayal and the double life type situation. I don't have the Lovers in reverse though, so that would have been nice. But it's seeming like you've been thinking very angrily about this, and you're having to tame your own inner beast so that you don't lash out in a way that would be detrimental in some way or shape or form to you or somebody else. The High Priestess knows when something is good, and so if you take your mind off of something and you put the energy in to start new things, right? Or you try to have a baby or whatever. It seems like when you least expect it, you'll know, like, you'll get that, oh, okay, I think it's time. I think it's happening. Your intuition will kick in. Whatever knocked your confidence in the past, I see you not letting that affect you, having victory, knowing your value, finding a relationship that is mutually reciprocated, completing some major spiritual lesson, and any secrets you're leaving in the past where they belong. All right, let's do another part of your reading that I like to do. So in your first house, you might feel like you're stuck. You might feel like you actually, like, your body is being restricted in some way. So if you already have, like, some kind of brace on, or maybe you're wearing a corset, anything that's restricting to the body, it could be a corset because or what do you call it, body shapewear, because it's restricting in a good way. And I have the Page of Cups here. So it's more youthful, it's more fashionable, it's something that's, it also reminds me of like kind of getting beauty treatments, that you get your body wrapped up in, and like a seaweed wrap or something. Um, Somebody pouring something on you while you're laying down with a bunch of stuff all over you. um, this also like some sort of tasting, um, blindfolded tasting thing, sensory deprivation tasting of some kind. I don't know why it's coming through. You're valuing the love you have to offer, or maybe a pet at this time. There's something you're valuing youth as well, so, or a youthful appearance, or some sort of artistic expression. Could be something to do with like clothing, or yeah, patterns or something like that. There could be a neighbor that you have that's really difficult, and you're finding yourself, instead of trying to win over somebody with vinegar, you're kind of like, okay, let's feed him honey now. So you're really you're trying to sweeten a situation that's kind of rough around the edges. Having patience in order to do that, to somebody who's difficult, trying to win somebody over in your day-to-day life, your like local area. This could be like also going to the dentist this month. Fourth house. I see your home life and your family being very happy and celebrating some sort of milestone, or there's spending a lot of time with family and friends. Somebody in your family might actually have to coerce you out of the house in order to do this because of something that you've been dealing with and kind of struggling with. I see them hopefully being successful in doing that, and I think you'll feel much better if you do go spend time with your friends and family, if that's a safe and healthy thing for you. A sexual relationship will end because of betrayal, probably, is what I'm thinking, because when I'm reading it this way, it's coming up again. So there's this also could be like dropping some really nice vase that you made in pottery class, and it just having blown up all over the place, and you're like, shit. Is the end of something creative, like, and it's like not a very good feeling, like, or it's it can also be playing darts or archery, anything that you would be a game or a leisurely activity where you throw things that are sharp at something or shoot things that are sharp at something. Impaling something, javelin, any of those things. There'll be some great victory in the workplace. You'll be crowned something. It'll either be a title. Yeah, Capricorns, Virgos, and Tauruses, they like their physical material things. So it could be an actual title, like a name card for your business desk where you have a new promotion situation. You are crowned something. She also has a crown on her head, a floral crown. And there's a bay laurel wreath and crown on top of there. And if this is at home, you might have a home business that you run. Could be taking care of people's pets. Or something to do with sewing or, sewing. Your sewing machine could have broke. That's another thing that could have happened over here. You might have to get a new one, but you do. Something like that. This is also putting something into the ground, like raking, and this could be like doing something creative outside. And this could be like getting into the routine of gardening again, or writing again, getting promoted or making money from writing. Maybe you write from home. You have a home business where you write things. You might be feeling a little bit antisocial this this month period. I have you being like kind of unbothered by offers to go out and with friends, and then I have the Hermit clarifying that. So it could be spending a little bit of time alone, reflecting, getting some insight, analyzing. Maybe you're analyzing the relationships you have in your life, and maybe you're leaving your porch light on for people, but you're like, I'm not going out. I'm staying home more often. This one's tricky. You're trying to push something forward to a completion in terms of financial matters, shared finances. Whatever you've been manifesting in terms of your shared resources and finances. You're feeling really beat the hell up about it, but you're almost to the end, so you're just like holding out. Maybe you're trying to pay off some debt. you're pulling together resources that you've had, or trying to make something happen in terms of shared finances. It's exhausting, but it seems like you manifest what you need. You find what you need. Protective magic is important for some of you. If you're into that sort of thing, you might want to do some boundary setting. You might also be trying to get a loan out to put a fence up. News from a mother at a distance. This could be your mother or somebody else who's a mother. They could be younger than you, or their child could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, younger person, baby, young person, child. The chillins, you know what I mean? Let's see. Taurus, what else is here? So, 10th house of career. You're either getting a new business partnership, or you're meeting love at work. Or there's a relationship at work that's harmonious and is a very good, you make a very good team. If you work in the health field, I see you either meeting your match, meeting somebody that you hit it off with. This is health, or this is maybe you work in the marriage department, wedding planner or something. Your reputation is harmonious. People like you. A friend of yours may be abroad, or you're going to meet a lot of friends on the internet, or a friend on the internet this month. You could actually meet a relationship on the internet. This either will be through a dating site, or if you work online and you have clients at a distance, you may end up fancying one of them, or they might fancy you, vice versa. Same difference. Spiritual secrets. An unknown enemy. This is a very psychic kind of placement. It's also astral projection, because I have the moon, which represents the nighttime, right? Most literally. And it's in the house of sleep, the house of the subconscious, like when we're sleeping, the unconscious. So then I have the Eight of Cups, which is Saturn in Pisces, which is about molding the dreams, molding the dream world, right? Making our dreams reality. You might have a dream that is prophetic, Taurus, or you might astral project or have lucid dreams, because Saturn in Pisces is kind of taking the initiative in our dreams, taking responsibility for our dreams. So you could literally have control over your dreams. So this is lucid dreaming. All right, Taurus. Oh, and by the way, I believe this is a card of Taurus. Where's the bull? They didn't put the depiction in here, or am I just missing it? Maybe Virgo. I forget. I'll have to look it up. There you are, Miss Victorious. Mr. Victorious. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you got some insight from it or clarity. I'm sorry it wasn't the happiest reading, but like it ends up being pretty cool at the end there. So I wish you the best, and I will see you in April. Bye, Taurus.